Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister exhorts industry stakeholders not to cut down on workforce in spite of negative impact on business due to COVID-19, asked to allow employees to work from home. Complete lockdown enforced in 19 states and union territories. States asked to implement restrictions strictly and take action against prohibitors. All domestic commercial airlines to cease operations from tomorrow midnight. 12 private laboratories chains having 15,000 collection centers start testing for COVID-19. And in Madhya Pradesh, senior BJP leader Shivraj Singh Chauhan, all set to be the new Chief Minister, swearing-in ceremony in a short while from now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has exhorted industry stakeholders to adopt a humanitarian approach and not to cut down on workforce in spite of the negative impact on business due to COVID-19, interacting with industry representatives through video conference from ASSOCHAM, FICCI, CII and several local chambers from 18 cities across the country. Mr. Modi asked them to allow employees to work from home wherever doing so is feasible using technology. He thanked the industry representatives for speaking in one voice on the needs of the unorganized sector and said that it marks a new dawn of economic integration. Mr. Modi said while the government is working on giving a fillip to the pace of growth in the country, an unforeseen hurdle in the form of COVID-19 came in front of the economy. He said that several sectors like tourism, construction, hospitality and daily life engagements, including the informal sector, have been hit due to COVID-19. The impact on the economy will be felt for some time to come. The industry representatives informed Mr. Modi about the steps being taken by them to maintain supply lines of essential items and medical equipment. Industry representatives also appreciated the importance of instituting a lockdown, irrespective of economic losses, to prevent the spread of the virus. The Prime Minister also interacted with key stakeholders from electronic media channels through video conference today to discuss the emerging challenges in the light of the spread of COVID-19. Mr. Modi said that media should counter pessimism and panic through positive communication. He asked the channels to spread scientific reports, involve informed people in their discussions and counter the spread of misinformation. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said many people are still not taking the lockdown seriously. He urged people to follow instructions seriously and save themselves and their families. He requested the state governments to get the rules and laws followed. The government has asked states to strictly enforce the lockdown in the areas where it has been announced in the wake of coronavirus outbreak. Legal action will be taken against violators. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will continue his interactions with various stakeholders in India's fight against COVID-19. He had been holding meetings on a daily basis wherein he is updated regularly by the Cabinet Secretary and the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister's office. All domestic commercial airlines will cease their operations from tomorrow midnight. Giving this information today, Ministry of Civil Aviation informed that the restrictions shall not apply to cargo carrying flights. Briefing media in New Delhi, Joint Secretary in Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Love Agarwal said 19 states and union territories have issued orders for complete lockdown.
415 कंफर्म केसेस देश में अभी तक रिपोर्ट हुए हैं, जिसमें से 23 पेशेंट डिस्चार्ज भी हो चुके हैं ठीक होने के बाद और 7 डेथ रिपोर्ट हुई हैं, जिनमें सभी लोगों को कोई कोमॉर्बिड कंडीशंस भी थी। जो स्टेट जिनको की कंप्लीट लॉकडाउन की स्थिति में लिया गया है वह हैं चंडीगढ़, दिल्ली, गोवा, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, नागालैंड, राजस्थान, उत्तराखंड, वेस्ट बंगाल, लद्दाख, झारखंड, अरुणाचल प्रदेश, बिहार, त्रिपुरा, तेलंगाना, छत्तीसगढ़, पंजाब, हिमाचल प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र एंड आंध्र प्रदेश.
Mr. Agarwal said Cabinet Secretary has asked the Chief Secretaries of States and Union Territories to implement the restrictions strictly.
कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी साहब ने आज भी एक लेटर स्टेट के चीफ सेक्रेटरीज को लिखा है। उन्होंने कहा है कि आज जरूरत है कि स्टेट्स इस सिचुएशन को 24/7 मॉनिटर करें और जो रेस्ट्रिक्शंस हैं जो इम्पोज की गई हैं उनको सख्ती से अमल किया जाए और साथ ही डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट्स को, एसपीज ऑफ पुलिस को, पुलिस कमिश्नर्स और म्यूनिसिपल कमिश्नर्स जो कंसर्न्ड अधिकारी हैं उनको सख्ती से इसको अमल करने के आदेश दिए जाएं।
The Indian Council of Medical Research Director General Dr. Balram Bhargav said instructions have been issued to conduct the test, and 12 private laboratory chains having 15,000 collection centers have started testing.
निजी क्षेत्र की लैबोरेटरीज का उपयोग करने के लिए निर्देश दिए जा चुके हैं और जब से ये निर्देश दिए गए हैं तब से 12 लैबोरेटरी चेन्स रजिस्टर हो गई हैं और उन्होंने काम शुरू कर दिया है। इन 12 के ही करीबन 15,000 कलेक्शन सेंटर पूरे देश में हैं और ये काम जारी है और हर मिनट ये बढ़ रही हैं लैब चेन्स।
Mr. Bhargav said 2 kit manufacturers have been approved so far on the use of drug hydroxychloroquine as prophylaxis for COVID infection. He said,
Hydroxychloroquine dawa is recommended only, and I mean only, for a healthcare worker who is treating a COVID patient. Number 2, it is recommended only for persons staying and caring for a household positive patient. Then they can take hydroxychloroquine only for prophylaxis, only for prevention, and for this there is enough stocks in the country.
Joint Secretary at the Department of Consumer Affairs Vineet Mathur said there is no shortage of essential items in the country. Additional Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs Damu Ravi has said that a flight will bring the stranded Indians from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia by today. Meanwhile, Dr. Randeep Guleria, Director AIMS, said people should watch out for myths surrounding COVID-19.
नॉन वेज से या अंडे खाने से ये फैल नहीं रहा है और इसलिए ये कोई इसमें एविडेंस नहीं है कि ये अब एनिमल से या नॉन वेज खाने से फैल रहा है। सिमिलरली पेट्स के साथ भी ये है कि जिन्होंने अपने घर में पेट्स रखे हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि ये वायरस जो है पेट्स में आ जाएगा या पेट से किसी और को आ जाएगा। अब अगर ये वायरस फैल रहा है तो एक इंसान से दूसरे इंसान में फैल रहा है, इसलिए ये गलत फीलिंग्स हैं कि ये नॉन वेज खाने से हो रहा है या पेट्स घर में रखने से हो रहा है।
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Curfew has been imposed in Maharashtra, Punjab, Union Territories of Puducherry and Chandigarh following the COVID-19 outbreak. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray said at a video conference that he was compelled to announce a statewide curfew.
Following the curfew orders, the Mumbai City Police have started putting up barricades on roads, checking vehicles, urging people roaming on streets to stay indoors and ensure social distancing to avoid crowding in wake of coronavirus outbreak. The police intensified vehicle checking while the best buses conductors allowed only those on board who are involved in providing essential services. Warning that action will be taken against people unnecessarily roaming on the road, Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar said case will be registered against those who violate the orders. With Kunal Shinde, this is Sonali Ghadaya Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
In Chandigarh, the Union Territory Administration has announced to impose curfew from midnight tonight to check the spread of novel coronavirus, hours after the Punjab government announced the restriction. In Puducherry, the Union Territory Administration imposed a curfew from 9 p.m. tonight till the 31st of March to prevent people from gathering and thereby to check the spread of coronavirus disease COVID-19. More from our correspondent.
Talking to media persons, Chief Minister Narayanasamy said that the administration has no other go and requested the cooperation of the people. All should remain indoor till March 31st and come out only on emergency and unavoidable circumstances. Industrial units and commercial establishments will be closed from today and shops selling essential commodities only will remain opened. The Chief Minister said 2 hospitals will be made available exclusively for COVID and added that the Government Dental College with 50 beds and the ESI Hospital with 100 beds will be utilized for this purpose. Chandramohan, Puducherry.
The Jammu and Kashmir administration today decided that interstate borders with Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Ladakh UT would be fully sealed with a view to further strengthen and upscale the offensive against the spread of COVID-19. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has said that if the lockdown is not followed in the national capital from tomorrow, the state government will resort to strict measures. He said DTC buses will be increased by 50% from tomorrow to ensure those involved in essential services don't face problems. He said if a tenant is unable to pay rent, then the landlord should defer it for a month or 2. The Bihar government has announced an assistance package in view of the lockdown. It has decided to provide 1 month ration for whole card holders in the state. The Finance Ministry has ordered to declare a period of social distancing in view of COVID-19 outbreak as on duty for contractual, casual and outsourced staff working in government offices. It has asked the central government ministries and departments to pay the wages accordingly to them. The instruction will be in effect till the 30th of next month. Ministry of Labour and Employment has issued an advisory to all employers of public and private establishments to not cut salaries or resort to layoffs of their employees. The Employees Provident Fund Organisation has issued directions for timely credit of monthly pension to Employees Pension Scheme pensioners. The Supreme Court today directed all states and union territories to set up high-level committees to determine the class of prisoners who could be released on parole for 4 to 6 weeks. The directives aim to avoid overcrowding in jails so as to safeguard against the spread of coronavirus pandemic. In its another order, the Apex Court today decided to seal the chambers of lawyers in and around its premises, taking major safety steps in view of coronavirus pandemic. Only one court would hear extremely urgent matters through virtual means. Both houses of Parliament today adjourned sine die before its scheduled time in view of the novel coronavirus outbreak. The sittings of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were curtailed by 9 days. Earlier, the two houses were scheduled to work till the 3rd of next month during the second part of the budget session of Parliament. The Delhi government today made a provision of 50 crore rupees in its annual budget to provide adequate quarantine facilities on a war footing to Indians coming to Delhi from abroad in the wake of coronavirus outbreak. News Services Division of All India Radio is launching a special bilingual program on COVID-19 in Hindi and English from tomorrow. The program will be aired from 8 to 9 in the morning, which will be followed by Hindi and English news bulletins of 5-minute duration each. In the evening, the program will be aired from 8 to 9 p.m., followed by Hindi and English news bulletins of 5 minutes each. The special programs will have latest and factual updates about coronavirus. The programs can be listened to on AIR FM Gold and other channels. In Madhya Pradesh, senior BJP leader Shivraj Singh Chauhan has become the Chief Minister of the state for the 4th time. Governor Lalji Tandon administered him the oath of office in secrecy at a simple ceremony held at Raj Bhavan a short while ago. Mr. Shivraj Singh took oath alone due to the outbreak of coronavirus. Earlier, Mr. Chauhan was unanimously elected as the BJP leader of the Legislative Party. In a special meeting held this evening, Mr. Gopal Bhargav proposed the name of Mr. Chauhan and was approved by several members. BJP Central Observer Arun Singh and State in Charge Vinay Sahasrabudhe attended the meeting through video conferencing. At the stock markets posting its worst single-day fall, domestic benchmark equity indices crashed nearly 13% after hitting a lower circuit in the morning trade, and the rupee tumbled to a fresh all-time low against the dollar. A report.
The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange plunged 3,935 points or 13.2% to 25,981. The Nifty tumbled 1,135 points or 13% to end at a 4-year low of 7,610. At the forex market, the rupee depreciated 1 rupee and 2 paise to end at 76 rupees 22 paise against the dollar. Kamal Saxena for AIR News.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi exhorts industry stakeholders not to cut down on workforce in spite of negative impact on business due to COVID-19, asks to allow employees to work from home. Complete lockdown enforced in 19 states and union territories. States asked to implement restrictions strictly and take action against violators. All domestic commercial airlines to cease operations from tomorrow midnight. 12 private laboratories chains having 15,000 collection centers start testing for COVID-19. And senior BJP leader Shivraj Singh Chauhan takes oath as Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh for the 4th time. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR app. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.